We're hearing about aid. I think it was again Sir Richard Ottaway who mentioned British aid to India. Well, let me just point out that British aid to India is about 0.4% of India's GDP. The government of India actually spends more on fertilizer subsidies, which might be an appropriate metaphor for that argument. They cannot be China, they cannot try to be like China. They look at India and they say, now there's a mess just like us. They have the same sorts of problems, they have the poverty, they have the divisions, we may have clans, they may have castes. If they can triumph over these problems, we can learn from them. This is the message I'm getting. They don't believe they can learn from China. There was reference to democracy and rule of law. Let me say with the greatest possible respect, it's a bit rich to oppress, enslave, kill, torture, maim people for 200 years and then celebrate the fact that they're democratic at the end of it. We were denied democracy, sir. We had to snatch it, seize it from you.
The complaint from Pakistan side is that India इतना बड़ा मुल्क है, दिल छोटा है. Have a bigger heart.
दिल छोटा, ये तो मैं सुना हूँ पाकिस्तान में, लेकिन मुझे अजीब सा लग रहा है. आप देखिए कि जब आपके वहाँ ये फ्लड्स हुए थे और इंडिया $25 मिलियन जेनरोसिटी से दे दिए पाकिस्तान को, और पाकिस्तान कुछ दिनों के लिए एक्सेप्ट नहीं किए. इनिशियली दे सेड वी डोंट वांट मनी फ्रॉम इंडिया. अंत में उनसे कहा कि हम इंडिया से पैसे लेंगे लेकिन यूएन के थ्रू से, हम डायरेक्टली नहीं लेंगे. फिर भी इंडिया दे. ये स्मॉल माइंडेडनेस किसकी तरफ से है? As others have said on the proposition, violence and racism were the reality of the colonial experience. And no wonder that the sun never set on the British Empire, because even God couldn't trust the English in the dark. We are a status quo power. There is nothing Pakistan has that we really want. Yes, we do maintain a claim to Pakistan, so-called Azad Kashmir, Pakistan occupied Kashmir as we call it. But my own view is that we maintain that claim essentially in order to have something to give up in a settlement. Meanwhile, colonialists like Robert Clive bought their rotten boroughs in England on the proceeds of their loot in India, while taking the Hindi word loot into their dictionaries as well as their habits. Today, the Pakistanis have a somewhat more innocent narrative of saying, look, how can you accuse us of being terrorists when we are the biggest victims of terrorism? Yes, but the problem is that those terrorists are homegrown. It's their own chickens coming home to roost.